Hello everyone, this is Lori Skinner from thiscraftersdream.com. Today I'm going to do this quick birthday card for you using the Enjoy the Moment stamp set. One thing I like about the stamp set is I have a thing for fonts, and I love the font they used in this stamp set. Just really good sentiments in the stamp set, and it's really good for not super girly girl cards. You can make it masculine or feminine, either way. It's just a really versatile stamp set. Okay, so for this card, this is a piece of Whisper White, and I believe it is 3 7/8. Where's my cheat sheet? 3 3/4 by 5. I have it written down for me. And what we're going to do is I made a mask. I made a mask. I kind of just cut. You can use your rectangle dies. I did it freehand because I didn't want perfect edges. So if that's going to bother you, use your rectangle dies to get the perfect shape that you want. Oops, I got it upside down. There we go. Okay, so let's glue this down. I'm just scotch taping it in place. And this is just a window sheet that I used to cut this with. Okay, so the colors I'm using for this card are Soft Suede, Pear Pizzazz, and Poppy Parade. So for the center, I'm using the Pear Pizzazz ink and my blending brush. So I'm going to get some ink on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off the paper. If you just go straight to the paper, you're going to end up with a hard spot, like splotch, just kind of like what you used. Sorry. Still got to hold it. Do you remember when you were doing the old school sponging, and you would always get the hard edge if you didn't start off your paper? You get the same thing with these brushes. But I love these brushes because you can get a softer look to it. Okay. Good enough. Put that away. These blending brushes are on back order, and hopefully, I believe they say they're going to be in April 12th. So fingers are crossed, because I have a few things that are on that back ordered list that I'm waiting for. Okay, set that aside. Okay, so now we have the base that we're going to start with. So now I'm going to stamp my images using the Soft Suede ink. And actually, I'm going to stamp the happy birthday first. So if I mess it up, I'm not that far into it. But I remember that my happy birthday is a little crooked. There it goes. So I always stamp my paper first to see what the image is going to be. How well inked up it is, you know, the placement. That's good enough. Okay, so we're going to stamp this image first. And I stamped off because I didn't want it to be too harsh. Stamp one, and then I don't want everything at the same height. Actually, just put a teeny one right there, and then one right there. Okay, good enough. Okay, next I'm going to use my Poppy Parade Stampin' Blends to color the seed pods. I'm using the dark, and I'm just following the lines of on the pod. mistakenly left my craft room door open, and I'm amazed my dog has not came in here yet to see what I'm doing, to see who I'm talking to. Okay, so now I'm using the light Poppy Parade, and I'm just coloring all over it, and then I'm going to go back with my dark and add some more shading, and then I'll blend the harder edges with the light. Oh, I can use this side, it's fun. Let's give some shadow, some depth to it. I am actually at the point now when I had a horrible time with the red Stampin' blends. When I first started using them, I could never stay in the lines. I always bled out, and I'm not sure what it was. But now I can color within the lines. My husband said I should get a brownie sticker, or brownie points for that. Oops. Dark on the dark. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the lighter one and soften the edges. There, good enough. Okay, so now I'm going to take, this is the light soft suede, and I'm going to add the speckles to it. So what you do is you just take your lid off the thick end, and what you're going to do is you're just going to stick the tip in and flip it down to get the ink. See? Good enough. See? It's an easy way just to get some added texture to it. Okay, so now let's put this on the card base. Here I have a thick Whisper White card base, which is 4.5 by 11, and I scored it at 5.5. And this is Poppy Parade in, oh, see, I knew there was 3 7/8 somewhere. This is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And see, I'm just going to angle it like that at a corner, and I'm going to glue it down. And I'm just using liquid glue. That way it gives me a little extra time to move it around and get the placement I want. Okay. Now this, we're going to pop up right in the middle. There's my dimensionals. I think I got glue in my hands. And one more. See, this is a pretty fast card to do. Okay, now is the hard part, trying to make sure that this center one is straight, because your eyes focuses in on that red that's at an angle. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna put a couple of these antiqued corners. If you like these, you may want to go over to my online store. These are on the retired list. They're leaving the last year's annual catalog. So these are only available really while supplies last. But if they don't sell out, you have until May 3rd, because the new catalog goes live on May 4th, sorry. Okay. One more. I love oh, there it was. It's hiding in plain sight. I like how these corners just They kind of give like a little vintage vibe to the card. There you go. Told you it was fast. Fast and simple card. I hope you like this one today. Keep in mind, if you want to see what's on the last chance list, which is the retired list, if you go to my blog, actually I'll put a link in the description in the video, so you don't have to go searching anywhere. Like I said, it's the retired list is only those products are only available through May 3rd or while supplies last. So if there's something on that list that you want, don't hesitate. Make sure you get it, because things do sell out all the time. There's quite a few things that are that were on the list that have already they're gone. Can't get them anymore. That happened to me with a couple of items I was going to grab. So okay, I hope you liked this card today. If you did, leave a comment and let me know. Thanks. See you next time.